tuned memories. We can now challenge previously tuned bosses at respites. What's good, everybody? Tim, also known as Yoshi McCloud here with more Ender Magnolia Bloom in the Mist. The next 4 videos are going to be just a little bit different, and that is because I had some audio issues and my mic started cutting out on me. So because of this, I'm actually recording these post-commentary. So, yeah. But all that aside, we do actually have another respite conversation. So, as soon as Past Me clicks the button... Thank you, Past Me. What's wrong? Quiet. They're resting. They're so soothing. Yes. Lilac, what are you doing? I just never get tired of watching them. I'm already tired. Alright, so I guess let me take a moment and just kind of level with everyone while Past Me is going through a bunch of stuff. I have not played or recorded this game in quite a bit of time. To give a more specific timeline, this video I believe was recorded towards the end of May, and now we're at the end of August, and I'm doing this voiceover. I know none of these videos are up right now. I just got busy with life, a lot of stuff. For those who are unaware, I am a middle school science teacher, so I've been spending a lot of time just handling a lot of my school stuff. And handling all my school stuff has just kind of kept me really busy, and honestly, I haven't even been playing video games that much. Granted, this is summertime now, but summertime I also barely sleep, so I didn't have much free time. But with that being said, I'm running into a random corner because I don't remember how to play this game at the time. We're actually heading over to the Sorcerer's Academy. We had finished up the Steel District. I think it was called the Steel District. And now we're in the Sorcerer's Academy. It felt hard. I don't know what I was trying to say. I don't even know what that guy said. But yeah, as we go to the Sorcerer's Academy, this area, I think this is, I want to say, it's been a bit since I played through this game, but I have watched through all this footage, and these areas actually, oh my god, are we just walking into hitboxes now? What are you doing? This area, especially this in the Steel District, and the areas that are interconnected with them, they feel genuinely really difficult to traverse through. Like, we have much more powerful enemies. Like, we have this knight. Like, that attack is fast. Because I wasn't expecting it, I just got hit by it. And then also, the knight also has the shield in the front, so that makes it even harder to deal with. It is, I believe, a bit reminiscent of the one boss we were fighting. I believe Gilroy was the boss. But, yeah. These areas actually have started to become a much more difficult. They're actually really challenging to traverse through. And it's like, it's a mix of dangerous enemies and lots of, like, interesting obstacles. But yeah, there's lots of switches in here. We need to make sure that we're hitting them. We have these teleporters. These ones, if you just touch them, you will automatically be warped through them. But there are ones we're going to see in a little bit that have, like, a little white orb in the center of them. Lilac, you are alive. You know me? That uniform, it is from Miss Louisach. Miss Louisach, Academy's finest, evacuating students, beware. Can you take us to her? Miss Louisach, caution, dangerous. Priority, rescue, occupied. Forgive me, I'm going to be doing my best to both give actual commentary and then read stuff once it pops up on my screen. Just note, I am watching this through like my recording program because it also has like my editing program. I use Adobe Premiere. It does have a built-in recording voiceover mode, and so I have like a little tiny window I'm using to try and read these words. So if I say something wrong, please forgive me. I am very much doing my best. I'm also doing my best to like figure out why my microphone just decided to hate me. So I do know part of what my microphone issues were. I just don't know the entirety of them. One of the issues was, quite frankly, we had the wrong microphone active. I have multiple webcams connected to my computer, and for some reason, my default microphone for one of my recording sessions was set to a webcam mic, because why would it be on the mic that I use all the time? Finding some more secrets. I believe that was some either scrap or parts there. Always useful. Yeah. So yeah, my microphone was set to my webcam mic, which, phenomenal. That mic's quality is absolute garbage and it makes me sound like I'm underwater. And so yeah, now we're back on my lovely area mic, which is many years old and probably I should replace soon, but we're not going to worry about that. This beautiful microphone has lasted me quite a long time. So the trickiness of this area is we have all these different warp points, and we want to make sure we're exploring them to open up all the different paths, especially because this game loves this Dark Souls level design of, hey, we opened up a path so that if we die, we don't have to run back as far. Number 7 is so cool. That dash is so useful both for mobility and just for its damage. That attack is fast, and it's surprising how fast that attack is, because I think it just repeatedly catches me off guard, so I'm just not ready for it. The Academy House is a sorcery type. Oh, I didn't get to read the whole thing. It's okay. I'm like actually leaning forward into my computer screen to see if I can tell what's being said. So I do believe there's something off to the right, and this is a case of me trying to figure out what is over here, as well as how far to the right we can go. Why do we just stand there and eat that attack? Like, what are we doing? Charm Fragment, always good. We gotta get that HP bar as far as we can. I'm expecting that it's gonna be like Ender Lilies, where at the end of the game, if we find all the HP fragments, our health bar will just be across the entire top of the screen. Even then, our health bar is pretty big compared to where it was at the start of this playthrough. What am I looking for here? Oh, there's a little teleporter down there. Did I notice it in the past? It does not appear so. I think I've mentioned before, I love the little Spider-Man. Oh, I did notice it. Good. I love the little Spider-Man power-up. I find that so cool to use. And then once again, as I said before, all these little teleporters, they're really useful. They actually are finding us all these different like secret passageways. This one is the one that if we touch it, it'll activate. So I think I'm trying to avoid it right here so that we can use the other one. Huzzah. I don't know what the purpose of those ones there are. A bloodstained stuffed toy reduces damage taken while infected with a status effect, specifically blaze, freeze, and shock. I think that, depending on the boss, I think that's a pretty good relic. But the problem is, like, honestly, I'm of the opinion if the attack is hitting us with a status, that's like, we super don't want to get hit by those attacks. But I digress. I think at this point, I'm looking at the map and I'm like, wow, there's something up in the top right. How am I supposed to get to that? At this point, let's be real, we don't know. So I think I'm just gonna try one more time. Yeah, we tried one more time. We didn't do anything. It's okay, we tried. And that's what matters, kids. Always try. I think my only complaint about the little, like, the spider sling power-up is I wish it moved slightly faster. I think by design, it's not as fast as I want it to be, but I do kind of wish it was just a little bit quicker and snappier. There's time about a garden and dormitories is a complex. Oh. Eliza. What's wrong? The homunculus of the academy have turned mutant. We have lost a great many students. No! If only we could have. I've saved as many as I could and brought them here. However, there remain 6 students further ahead, and damn it! Ah! There's where the Professor Lizer has faculty has saved one. Please let them know it is safe here. Tell them they can reach me, Isabel. And please be careful. Professor Lizer has not been heard from since her rescue attempt. So, with that being said, we've more or less been given our goal going into this area. There are many students that are trapped here. We're going to find them and try to save them. As I take a moment and just go through all of my relics. I think at this point I'm just trying to come up with some relic sets and figure out what I want equipped. I did not see what I have equipped there because it's hard to read all that text. In the nicest way possible, if you really want to see what I had equipped, please just go back and pause the video. I will not be upset with you for it. This Academy has been an institution dedicated to nurturing the sorcerers. We welcome all. I don't know what said after that. So actually, you know what? Thought. We're an attuner, but we're also wearing the uniform of a sorcerer from the Sorcerer Academy. So now that we're in the Sorcerer Academy, we have some of these enemies that are casting spells at us. And you see there's the ones that are throwing the fireball, and then this one's doing like a gust of like ice. You can tell which one is which by what book is in their hand. Fireball and the ice ones I think are the 2 easiest ones to deal with. But there's going to be a third one that's going to show up shortly. Now also, because of the way that this room is set up, here's the electric one. Yeah, don't like this guy. Especially when you run into multiple of them at the same time, where they'll create multiple of those electric tornadoes. The fireball, at least, is a super slow-moving fireball. And he's dead. There's a knight over there. I'm assuming we're leaving him alone. Yep. So many slow-moving projectiles. And I find it so interesting that these enemies don't shoot fast projectiles. There's like these little slow-moving orbs of death. I will say, this sorcerer student, my man's are smart. He went, yo, everything's going to crap. I'm going to get on top of the building. Which, you can't be mad at him because that's pretty smart. I love our little wolf puppy. It's super sick. Yeah, so at this point, as I said, there's 6 sorcerer students. And so I am kind of just looking for them and trying to figure out where they are. Which, granted, just 100% of these rooms and getting them cleared will... I say it will. It should help us find all the students. That path is a dead end, so we're just going to end up going around looking for it. Where it goes. As I'm realizing, there's a couple enemies that I was really like annoyed dealing with just because of how frustrating they are to fight. Wow. We're just taking that hit. Good job, past me. Yeah, this is going to be me talking for like the next 4 to 5 videos. Oh, okay, I can tell that it's there now, but yo, I did not see it in the video. The teleport circle. Stupid ice mage. I will say, I do like my whole repertoire of homunculi, and how I have like a lot of things that either I'm dashing or they're dashing forward, and it allows me to get a lot of burst damage to get things into their stagger states. Because literally, and I don't think we meant to use the Levi super there, but it's okay. It's 7 and Levi hitting all these lower, I guess not boss enemies. It's just instant staggering them. Friggin' love 7 and Levi. Please open the gates past me. Because we don't want to sit here and watch me just run around in circles for like forever. Even though I will say, these are already edited, so no, we're not going to end up seeing me just run around in circles. Especially if I start dying. I have cut out good chunks of stuff. Because I also don't see the point of just watching me retread the same area 50 times. I think at one point I was editing this and I died trying to get back to the same spot like 3 times. And I just went, there's no point for this. We just cut it all out. That guy is kind of stuck in there, at least for now. We'll figure out how to get him out. This guy's just shooting fireballs at us. Oh, we're gonna die to the burn, aren't we? Yeah, we died to the burn. That's so unfortunate. Hey look, we're back! I will say, the burn status effect seems to be something that I die to very frequently. Also, I think he shot a fast fireball. I'm realizing something. And we'll see if I fix it. I don't think I saved the student in this area. I think there's a student I miss. Yeah. Gotta dodge that teleport circle there. But yeah. Okay, so I think there's a previous student that I'm noticing I haven't gone back and gotten them. I get this one, and I thought they were the one I was looking for. So okay, I guess future me, when I go back and play this game, I can go into this area and rescue this guy. Yeah, you pulling out the maps there. I'm trying to see if I can figure out where that spot is. Where there's the guy I didn't save. I don't think it's over here. I think it's further off to the left is where it is. And so, like, I think there's a spot I passed where there's a wall and a switch on the left side that opens up a door on the right side, and there's a sorcerer student on the right side, like, past the door. And let's stop and look at the map. And my thought is, I thought the guy I got on the right side over there was them, and I never go back for this kid. Looking at it now, I'm not going back for them. Also, I passed a pathway that I could drop down into. What are we doing, Tim? Did I just not notice it? Do I ever notice that path? I really hope the answer to that is... Oh my god, just stabbing me. I really hope the answer to that question is yes, but there's a real chance that I just didn't notice that. Which, if that is the case, I am going to be mildly frustrated with myself. Because I'm better than that. We need to be better. Pay attention, kids. Stupid slow-moving fireballs. Who are you, Guile? Throwing a slow sonic boom. I'm sorry, I play fighting games, and that was a joke for me. I think right now I am getting a little bit lost in the sauce and running in circles. Come on past me, you can figure it out. I know you do, I just don't know when, because I'm just looking at how much longer I have in this video. Alright. Oh, we're lost in the sauce right now. So, any level that has this warp mechanic, I always find it confusing. Which this is why I believe it's what the Crimson Forest. I don't like that area, but it's a lot of teleporting shenanigans and it's confusing. All right, come on, past me. You gotta see it. You gotta see the line. Come on. Ooh, did we notice it? Guys, are we observant? We are observant. Good job, past me. I'm proud. I'm proud of myself. We actually were paying attention. Because, that's not something I do all the time. Openly admit it. I have a bad habit of being oblivious to things. It's not on purpose. It's just sometimes, we just don't see the terrible thing that happens. But it's fine. So this room I think is cool. Mostly because... Oh God, I can't read that. I want to read it, but it's too small. I genuinely can't. Alright, so, just so that we are clear, because those texts are small on my little screen, they're going to be really difficult for me to read. And rather than trying to read it and butchering what it says while you guys can just full screen the video and actually see what it says, I'm just going to pause talking there so that you guys get like that moment of not my voice and you can just hear what's being said. Also, screw this little guy. He heals. I'm so mad that they have a little enemy that while you're fighting these bigger, more dangerous enemies, like, don't worry, guys, I'll heal you. I'm the support. Freaking little losers. God, it'd be really annoying if they put those in like a boss fight, but this game would never do that. No. This room is interesting, but all these crazy lasers suck because these dudes send them out these weird angles. Good stun lock. And sometimes the angles make no sense. Stupid laser guys. Oh, these blocks that are up there, if you look at those blue sides to them, you cannot wall jump off those blue sides. And I found that out when I was playing through. And they trick you because this one right here, the blues are on the top and the bottom. So I didn't think anything about it. Because I should be able to just wall jump fine on that one. But yeah, we ended up learning that wall jumping is really weird on these things. I love Yolvin. I just gun people down while not moving. Granted, I don't think Yolvin's the fastest thing in terms of, like, fighting enemies. Oh, yeah, there we go. Didn't know that guy was there. Even though I do think I've seen him before that. But, yeah, I jumped and landed right in his lasers. Yeah. Just a bit annoying. But it's fine. Okay, I was wondering how long until I actually cut back to here. In the original recording, I must have been talking about something. That's the only time I keep like little edits like that. Yeah, as I said, the original recording, like my mic, I don't know what my mic was doing, but it was cutting out like a ton. So like, the problem is, because I'm soft-spoken for the most part as is. Granted, I can be loud, but most of the time I choose not to be loud because that's just not my personality. Yeah, this is when I found out you can't wall jump on those sides. And I think what was happening is I was getting tired
No. No, I wasn't tired. But because this is the beginning of a recording session when I was having these mic issues. But the mic issues with the weird mic and because I'm not loud all the time, I don't think I was projecting my voice as much as I normally do. And because of that, I ended up having my mic not picking me up fully. Which I'm doing my best. Continuing. I'm doing my best to make sure that my mic's picking me up completely. Also, side note, and here's something I was thinking about. So that note, I remember that note because it's talking about Land's End. And Land's End is the place where Ender Lilies took place. And that's where they had the Reign of the Blighted. And I do believe, like, with everything going on here, in this land, we know that the Blighted Reign moved. Like, the Reign of the Blight traveled. And because it traveled, it's having an effect here on this land. Which I think is wild. Because that reign is crazy and turning people into these monstrous zombies. And I don't think that reign is the same thing that's causing things to become mutants.
Oh. I hit the wrong button, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Passed me. Good job. I remember now. I used to go to the academy too. I wasn't a bad student either. You studied magic? Not just magic. You can also study arcane engineering and make arcane instruments. You make friends too, don't you? That sounds nice. That depends on the person. People always treated me differently because of who I was. The son of the Lord. Nobody ever approached me. You have us now, so cheer up. I love our respite conversations because I feel like they give us such a look into the minds of different characters. Run! I can't myself. Hey, look, Professor Eliza, the person we're supposed to be looking for. Oh my god! So, this fight I think is really cool because we've been fighting all these mage homunculi, and what we're seeing is Professor Eliza uses all their spells. So you see there's the electric spells, we see the fireballs, and here's even an ice spell. Regardless, we just need to take our time here. This fight, I don't think this fight is hard. I think it just kind of starts out of nowhere. Look at that big old fireball. If I remember correctly, I actually had not an actual freak out, but I was completely caught off guard when this fight started. I wasn't ready for it. And we keep getting caught in these weird corner situations. Fireballs. Big fireballs. Also, you see me doing it a lot. Yo, air stalling with your basic attack with Nola is so good. That is so underrated. Well, look at that parry. What a goat. Granted, sometimes when I'm using these parries, it's literally just like I'm reacting to what's going on because in the moment, I just didn't think to dodge. It was just hit the button and hope for the best. Yeah, look at that perfect spacing. Yeah, Professor Eliza is getting down to their last legs, though. We're doing a pretty good job mowing them down. So I don't think this fight is particularly difficult. Oh my god. Oh my god. When you don't walk into their attacks, at least it's not. What are we doing? Pass me. What's wrong with you? Big fireball. I don't think I can afford to take another big hit right here. So I very much need to be careful.
Which, fun fact, I do not remember exactly how many attempts I end up showing, so I don't always remember which attempts are the one where I win these boss fights. But I do remember if I didn't die, and nice and easy, no deaths on this one. There are
Two of them must help. It's no good. The core couldn't take it. Even after she turned mutant, Professor Eliza tried to save us. But fear got the better of me. I tried to destroy her. I'm so sorry, Professor. The student you tried to save, she made it. Yep. Well, with this, I do believe we're getting to the end of the episode. So next time I will see you guys in more Ender Magnolia Bloom in the mess. Mist. Jeez Louise. I know how to talk. But regardless, I hope you guys have enjoyed this. Sorry for the post-commentary nonsense. But I will see you guys in the next one.